Hey guys, welcome back. Good to have you. So, background looks different because I changed my location, but I will be going back to Mama Afrikah soon. So, for those of you that are new, I'm using Egyptian Cartouche cards. These cards have the authentic symbols that our ancient brothers and sisters were familiar with in Egypt. Depending on the symbol, the cards will have hieroglyphs on the corner of the card to contain the potent energies. So, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, today's reading will be for Sagittarius. Alright, let me channel Sagittarius. Okay, I got 8. Alright. So, the totem that I have for today is this Turkish bowl that I bought while I was in Turkey. This bowl I use in my prayers, so it has the significance of being present right now in this reading, because I don't do my readings until I pray. And I have to pray a certain way. So, yeah, that's why I don't have an intricate totem this time around. But, nonetheless, it's still just as beautiful in its simplicity. So, I believe that was 8. You know what? I'm just going to give it one more because I feel like it. Alright. So, Sagittarius, I'll do the 5-point star spread facing you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so just to remind you, I will explain each segment of the star spread. For now, I will start with the situation or question, Sagittarius, and this is this has something to do with your productivity, creativity, and passion. Your question or situation is concerning this passion of what you're embarking on. Now, I will definitely get more into it as I go on in the reading, but I am sensing that this is a question regarding or a situation regarding this productivity or the creativity that you're trying to pursue or you're trying to bring to manifestation. All right? There is a passion that you have of manifesting or realizing this project, it seems. It doesn't even seem like a project in terms of business. It's on a personal level. So I will get more into it, but for right now, for the situation or question that I'm receiving from you, Sagittarius, is that this is a passion, this is a creativity, and this is some kind of productivity that you are questioning or concerned about. All right? And reason for asking, so air is usually represented in many ways, but the way how I see it coming from my own roots is my ancestors saw air as the air we exhale when we speak. So to have it reversed is a message that there was a miscommunication in some way, or at the moment it was difficult to understand, like others were finding it difficult to understand you, is what I'm getting here. It's really interesting because the reason for asking, I'm getting a really strong message of there was a misunderstanding, a miscommunication, like you and someone or the situation in itself just isn't being understood for what it is, for this passion, for this creative spark that is trying to be manifested. Okay. And here, factors to be considered, we have Nephite. Now, if we were to go back into the story of Nephite, or the messages that Nephite has, Nephite, she was the counterpart of Set, and Set is the god of war, god of deserts. So she is, as you would see, the counterpart of that. So she is decay. She is all that. In this case, though, what I'm getting is that, from what I remember, Nephite was not happy with her counterpart Set. She was not content with what she had. In fact, Neophyte kind of comes from Nephite in that sense, where, you know, I wouldn't even say naive, but there is a kind of sense of not seeing things for what they are right now. So in factors to be considered, I am getting the message that, oh, I see. Okay, not seeing things for what they are. So in this case, in factors to be considered, the message that I'm getting from Nephite, I would like to see her also as the night, things in darkness. So it's almost like this message of keep things to yourself, because of the fact that it is that there is a period of misunderstanding. It seems like in this case, Nephite is giving the message of be quiet about your inner thoughts as much as possible. Your inner thoughts and your inclinations are something to be kept to yourself. So it's almost like this message of, in factors to be considered, is be a mystery and explore the mystery within you at this time while you are not being so social. Interesting. Okay, and for the advice, we have Hathor. Hathor is, think of it as like the alpha female, or like the male cat, you know, those guys that have that feminine side to them that's just, they have this magnetic appeal, right? It's the balanced woman. Hathor is the balanced woman and the balanced man, but emphasizing on the feminine component. So here we have a message, and that is, you know, there are certain aspects of femininity that are the other side of the coin, which is, you know, being demanding, being a little bit, I wouldn't say disrespectful, but I guess, like, you know, there is being assertive and then there is being rude. So here in the advice that I'm getting, Sagittarius, it seems that it's giving this caution of dealing with this kind of energy, with this demanding energy. Okay, it is pointing it out in a way of stating that it exists. Also, what I'm getting is that because this is a mirror, so the fact that the mirror is also being reversed is, in a sense, like, before looking at others, before judging others, take the time to look at yourself. It is time to put the mirror back on yourself, because there is some okay, so let's do this review because it seems to be coming to light, this situation. So there is a passion, a creative spark, productivity, I don't know, but the situation or question is concerning this passion that you have, or in a project. There was a misunderstanding. That's why this isn't the reason for asking. There was a misunderstanding. And factors to be considered, things are hidden from you. You don't know everything. So at this moment, you do have to be quiet and explore yourself. And this is almost echoing that, saying that, yes, there are a lot of wrong done by other people, but before you go ahead and point fingers or put the mirror to people, put the mirror to yourself and understand that, yes, there is that kind of demanding, bossy energy that you are sensing, but it is the time to reflect upon yourself, not to get absorbed into it. And interestingly enough, Sagittarius, we have the winged disc. So the winged disc is a beautiful symbol that represents flying higher, evolving. So in this case, winged disc is asking you to look over your motives, to make sure that you take a closer look at your motives. Also, make sure that you observe in your own way the people around you, understanding that you don't know. You can't read their minds, but remember that you have an instinct. So this is almost a message for me trying to explain to you of following your instincts. And make sure at this time that you question your own motives as well. This is an interesting reading because as much as the situation or question is focusing on this passion that you are receiving or that you're trying to give, here we have Murry, and she is the snake goddess. A beautiful, beautiful goddess. She is like the Athena, the goddess of wisdom. But what I like about her is that she's not necessarily a goddess of war, but she is the snake. So she definitely observes before she strikes. In this case, I feel like since she is circling around the fire, seems like there was something that happened in the situation or question before you were able to observe your surroundings, right? So it's almost like the situation or question is this passion, this creativity, this productivity that I have, is it placed right? And if you're understanding me, I'm just saying that this spark that you have, there is this question of where should I place this? To review, misunderstanding. You don't know everything right now. So just be grateful for the little things that you have and understand that that things are not known yet. Make sure that you shine the mirror on yourself before you start judging others. And also understanding that there is that demanding, bossy attitude maybe surrounding you, or you yourself are also being hard on yourself regardless. It's saying that you need to reflect on yourself before you start reflecting others. And here is making sure that your motives are aligning with not just what you want, but also for what's the good of others. Okay? All right, Sagittarius. I hope that helped or answered any questions. So, thank you so much. I really appreciated the fact that you're watching me. And also, I sure do hope that the project that you're embarking on or that you want to start comes to fruition for the good of all. Thank you so much. I wish you peace in your journeys, and I'll see you next time.